My name is Lauren Benasta. I'm a clinical nutritionist and a personal chef. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'm excited for today's video because I'm talking about quick go-to healthy snacks that'll give you a good pick-me-up of energy so you aren't feeling that energy crash or that feeling where you just get hangry and irritable and you just want to eat everything that you see. So these snacks are going to help get rid of cravings, help curb your hunger to get you over to the next meal, and they taste great. So let me get started, and I'll also tell you why these snacks are good for you and how they're going to help boost your energy. So, and if you're joining me, say hi, post questions. I have my computer pulled up over here so I can see if there's any questions. And all right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So our first snack that is one of my favorite go-tos is an avocado. And the reason for that is it's full of healthy fats. And when you are reaching for a snack, you want something that has either fats or protein, some fiber, things that are going to help balance your blood sugar, because blood sugar is really the key to having sustained energy, which is what we want. We don't want energy going like this, because then when your energy's up, you feel great, but when it goes down, you are really down. And that's where that energy crash comes in at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe you're at work and you're just like, oh my gosh, when is it 5? How can I get through these next 2 hours? So these snacks will help balance your blood sugar to give you that steady energy so you aren't having those up and down crashes. So first one is avocado, but it's not just avocado in itself. I want you to put Himalayan pink salt on it every time you have an avocado, whether it's in a meal or as a snack like I like to do. Sprinkle lots of Himalayan pink salt on your avocados. And the reason being is I've talked about pink salt before, but Himalayan pink salt is really important and far superior to white table salt because it has all the trace minerals intact. Things like magnesium, and especially trace minerals are important because, you know, back in the day when farming was a lot different than it is now, there was minerals in the soil, and those minerals would get into our food. But now with, you know, GMO crops and just heavy pesticide use, the soil is depleted of minerals and nutrients, and so we're not getting those minerals that we need every day. So when you're incorporating the pink salt that has all those trace minerals in it, it's going to be crucial for your energy. And I actually did a blog post on this a couple weeks ago, so I encourage you to read that blog post to learn more. But in short, trace minerals are important for every single function your body does. It is a cofactor for those electrical impulses in our body, like for our brains to function, for our hearts to keep beating, for our muscles to move and react. So if we are lacking trace minerals, all of those functions of our body are going to be hindered. And it might be super subtle to where you don't even notice it, but over time the body just becomes overly taxed. And when it's deficient in minerals for years and years and years, you know, there's going to be a lot of health issues going on. And that's important for energy because when your body's getting those minerals that it needs, it's going to be functioning at its optimum level. So always have Himalayan pink salt with your avocado. That's my first snack for you. And also these trace minerals are going to help your body absorb the nutrients from the food, which is important because if you're eating food but you're not absorbing the nutrients, you're not going to get the energy. So having these minerals with your food is important for absorbing all the nutrients and getting the energy from your food, which is the whole point of eating. And the second snack is actually a drink, a liquid. And I always talk about how important hydration is for energy. And oftentimes when we are really hungry or thinking we're really hungry, we're often just dehydrated. And so water is amazing. I love regular water, lemon water, whatever. But this in particular is something that I recently discovered that is really, really awesome. And it's called 1051. It's a mineral and electrolyte drink. And just like I was talking about this Himalayan pink salt, how it has all the trace minerals, this drink is the same thing. So it has just filtered water, natural concentrated fruit. So this one's berry flavored. There's no added sugars or anything, and it has the trace minerals in it. And a lot of times our cravings are just an imbalance in minerals. And a statistic is 90% of Americans are deficient in trace minerals, or they have a wrong fluctuation. So they have too much, say, sodium and too little magnesium. So the balance is off. And so this drink is awesome for hydrating and for getting your body those minerals like I was just talking about. So I love this. It's called 1051, and their website's drink1051.com. I encourage you guys to get these, especially if you have kids or if you're an active person. This is like a healthy version of Gatorade and vitamin water. Those aren't actually healthy at all, but this is what's going to replenish your electrolytes and your minerals in a healthy way and help boost your energy too, because a lot of times fatigue is just dehydration. So when we're getting hydrated with the water and we're getting minerals, it's going to make a huge difference in our energy levels. You can even pair this with any of the snacks I'm showing you, because it's a drink. It's not food, but it is still a great way to boost your energy and have something quick if you might just feel like you're dehydrated instead of actually hungry. Okay, our next snack is one of my favorites, and they are nuts or seeds, but I like to make these little trail mix bags, and this one just has almonds, cashews, and cranberries, and I like to make them myself. And the reason being is that a lot of ones you see in stores, trail mix, they have added oils or sugars to them, and all you want is just raw nuts and dried fruit. You don't want any of those added oils or sugars. And I like to get raw nuts also because they are easier for your body to absorb nutrients from. So raw form nuts and seeds are better, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're just little bags of trail mixes that I put together. So I buy everything separately. I usually buy my nuts and seeds at Trader Joe's because they have good prices, or you can get them in the bulk section at your grocery store. But I just get whatever nuts and seeds I like, and then I make my own little trail mix bags. It's a lot cheaper too when you do it that way than buying the individually wrapped ones. So this is your second go-to snack, and it's great because you can just throw it in your bag. But nuts and seeds are amazing because they have protein and fat. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, they're going to help balance out that blood sugar. So healthy trail mix, option number 2, or you could just do a handful of nuts just by themselves. You don't have to actually make these, but nuts and seeds are an amazing, quick, go-to healthy snack. Okay, our next one is celery. Obviously you'd make these into little sticks, but celery and nut butter. And you can pick whatever nut butter you like. This one's actually a new thing I found at Trader Joe's. It's really cool. It's a mixed nut butter, and it has almonds, cashews, walnuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts, and pecans all in one little jar. So celery is amazing for snacking because it has a ton of fiber and it's a high water content food. So it's actually going to hydrate you while you're eating it, and the fiber is going to help keep you full. So when you pair it with nut butter that also has fat and protein, you're getting, a bunch of different macronutrients that are going to help sustain your energy and give you a nice boost of energy. And if you don't like celery, you could also do, an apple. I'll be talking about apples pretty soon here, but celery, like I said, is amazing because it is a high water content food, so it's going to hydrate you as well as provide a lot of nutrients for energy. Okay. Next is another one of my favorites, and it's something I actually recently found out about, a new company, and I'm totally in love with it. Whenever I find a healthy product that, you can just buy and you don't have to prepare or make, it's always convenient to have on hand. And this is called Eating Evolved. It's chocolate, but it's very healthy chocolate. It's dairy-free, soy-free, vegan, paleo. This one actually has 0 sugar, so it's 100% cacao. And I talk about cacao being a superfood and how great it is for you. And so having it in this form, like you're eating a chocolate bar, is really cool. They have a bunch of different kinds too. Some that have coconut sugar, so there are ones that have sugar, but they're sweetened with coconut sugar instead of pure cane sugar. So it's a lot healthier. And it's just amazing because cacao for energy is incredible. And speaking of that, magnesium is one of the things, I also talked about that with trace minerals, but magnesium is something that a lot of people are deficient in. And magnesium is important for the production of ATP. And ATP is what produces energy in your cells. So if you're not getting enough magnesium in your diet, the cellular energy of your body isn't going to be as high as it could be. So don't think of it as, I'm just eating a chocolate bar. Think of it as, oh, this has a lot of magnesium in it, which is going to boost my energy and help me feel better overall. So when you have something that's healthy and tastes kind of like a dessert, it's really exciting. So Eating Evolved is what it's called. And if you guys order, I haven't found it anywhere locally, at least where I'm at in the Bay Area of California, but they do sell everything online. So if you just go to eatingevolved.com, you can purchase on there. And they actually gave me a coupon code for you guys. If you use the code Lauren, TMT, at checkout, they send you a free bar with your order. So that's really exciting. I can post the link for you guys at the bottom of this video, but this is just a really good way to get in more cacao in your diet, because a lot of people think, oh, it's too bitter, and I usually tell people to put it in smoothies, but it's great to have it as a snack because it's like you're eating chocolate, but you're getting this nice boost of energy. Okay, next is another one. Actually, these are all my favorite. I don't know why I keep saying another one of my favorites, because these are all favorites, but it's an apple with coconut butter. And if you guys aren't familiar with coconut butter, it's basically the meat of the coconut pureed up into a butter, kind of like an almond butter or sunflower seed butter. It's just pureed up into a creamy texture. And it's really good because it has a subtle sweetness to it. And when you pair it with a green apple, the flavor is just amazing. It's like sweet and tart, and I'm totally in love with that flavor combo. And apples in themselves are an amazing snack because they have a lot of fiber in them, and they have the type of fiber that is hard for your body to digest, and so it goes through your digestive tract and pulls toxins out of the body, which is really important. And when you're having fiber, it's going to help keep you fuller longer. And when you pair it with the coconut, which is a really good source of healthy fats, you're going to keep that energy stable, that blood sugar stable, and you're going to have a nice quick pick-me-up of energy. And it's a really easy thing. You can just grab the jar, grab your apple, and have a quick snack. So these are just some. I've done a video before about preparing little snack bags, so you should check that out too. That's on my website, totalbodynourishment.com. But these are my favorite, just quick go-to ones where you don't have to prepare ahead of time. They're already pretty much pre-made, other than maybe the trail mix, but like I said, you could just have nuts and you could already have these ready to go. But they're super easy, an avocado, all you gotta do is slice it, grab a spoon, and scoop it and eat it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them. If you're watching this as a replay, I can still answer your questions for you. And yeah, so when you're picking a snack, go for protein, healthy fats, fiber, and I'll go through these quickly with you one more time. First one is an avocado with Himalayan pink salt. Second one is called 1051. It's an electrolyte and mineral water, or you could just have regular water. Just make sure it's all about hydration and having trace minerals. The next one is nuts or seeds, and I have these little healthy trail mix bags of cashews, almonds, and cranberries. And the next one is celery with your favorite nut or seed butter. And the next one is Eating Evolved chocolate. That's vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, refined sugar-free, really healthy, good source of magnesium. And the last one is an apple with coconut butter. Oh, I wanted to talk about apples too. The difference between, green apples and red apples. So green apples are lower in sugar than red apples are, but red apples actually have more nutrients. So if you're looking for a lower sugar snack, go for the green apple, and for more nutrients, the red apples are better. So that's really the only difference between them, but the nutrient content difference is so minimal that green apples are still amazing, and I like to incorporate them just, to reduce sugar intake. But yeah, those are my go-to quick healthy snacks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you have any questions at all, just go ahead and leave a comment and I can answer them for you after the video. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you all soon.